All content is publicly sourced and used under the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. The things I say are strictly my opinion. Good morning, everyone. It's the Bizzy Bee with the royalty. It is the 24th of February. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, right? I love this picture, don't you? I show it in almost every one of my videos. Do you know what it actually reminds me of? This look that Her Majesty has on her face. Have you ever seen the original Sister Act movie with Whoopi Goldberg, of course, and Kathy Najimy, etc.? Well, if you remember in the movie, the very first song that the choir does, where Whoopi Goldberg is leading the choir, they do Hell, Holy Queen, and Throne Above, Oh Maria. I can't remember the name of the song. Hell, Holy Queen. Okay. Oh, it's too early. Anyway, they do it the traditional way, and then after the traditional way, they do the boogie woogie version, and Whoopi's up there leading the choir and shaking her tush and all this stuff. And when they're done, it's really good, and Whoopi's so pleased with herself, she's smiling. She turns around and she sees Mother Superior, Dame Maggie Smith, and the look that Dame Maggie has on her face, it looks just about like Her Majesty. She is none too pleased. Oh, get that? I said none too pleased, and they're nuns. I didn't do that on purpose. Anyway, so, and it kind of just ruins the whole mood. Well, that reminds me of this. So, let's move right along. Today I wanted to talk about the Queen taking the titles away, the patronages, etc. I meant to do this video on Monday evening when I got off work, and again yesterday evening when I got off work. And it was just such a busy day both days, I just didn't feel like fooling with it. And I said to myself, B, if you don't go ahead and do it first thing this morning, you're not going to feel like doing it when you get off work this evening either. So that's why I'm doing this at like 7 a.m. So let's dive right into it. I got this from the Express. It says that Meghan and Harry are insulted. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You see, it is way too early. Meghan and Harry have insulted the Queen with their snitty response to losing their titles. Harry and Meg's insulted Queen Elizabeth II with their response to being stripped of their royal family patronages and titles, according to Carol Malone. Meghan and Harry were stripped of the patronages and their honorary titles following the announcement that they would not be returning to work for the monarchy. The couple have been allowed to retain their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles, however. Carol Malone told Channel 5's Jeremy Vine program that Meg and Harry do not understand the concept of service and that Queen Elizabeth wrote the book on it. Ms. Malone said, I think they have been totally disrespectful to the Queen from the start of all of this. The Queen had written a letter before she found out about the Oprah interview. She had said she was removing his patronages and titles because he could not fulfill his role with those titles because he was not in this country. He has come back with this very snitty, childish, petulant response, saying we can all live a life of service as service is universal. She continued that to the Queen is so insulting. This is the woman who wrote the book on service. Harry and Meg seem to imagine that public service is about putting a few right-on media posts out there and saying stuff like, love will conquer everything. Service is when you put personal ambition aside for the greater good. The Harkles do not understand that concept, and they have insulted the Queen. On Monday morning, the Queen was urged to remove Prince Harry from the royal family's line of succession in order to prevent a scenario where the Duke of Sussex could become king. Oh, Lord forbid. Prince Harry is currently sixth in line to the throne behind his father, Prince Charles, his older brother, William, and the Duke of Cambridge's three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Royal commentator Hugo Vickers told Good Morning Britain that in the future, if a terrible disaster happened to the Cambridge family, Prince Harry would become king. Well, Megs has her fingers crossed for that. Mr. Vickers said the problem with Prince Harry is that he is number 6 in line to the throne. So if some terrible disaster happened, he would find himself as king, and Meg would find herself as queen consort. The question you then have to ask yourself is, do you want someone who is voluntarily opted out of royal life suddenly being called back to take that position? I don't see how that can work. Would any of you in the UK want Harry as your king and Meg as your queen? Really, honestly, no. And I hope when the Queen has taken these titles, she's also taken all the funding that Daddy Charles is providing for these two idiots. And what do you expect out of him? Something childish and petulant? That's what he is, a petulant child. He blames everyone else for his problems. 20-something years, 7, 8, 9, 10, 24 years after his mother's death, he's still whining on about it and blaming it for all of his problems. I mean, if that's not childish, I don't know what is. Anyway, oh gosh, my thoughts aren't running together clearly. See, I told you it's too early. But I hope you all have a great day. That's all I really wanted to say about this. If it's not too busy of a day today at work, I'll try to make another one when I get off. There's always something going on with the Harkles to talk about, unfortunately. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.